All right, now let's take a look at what's happening in the crypto space. There we see it's fear right now in the market. No more extreme fears at 39 points, showing that traders are getting more excited in the market right now. Could be heading towards greed, at this moment. Look at the market cap there, $1.10 trillion. It's up 4.17%. We see Bitcoin there flying high, $24,240, up 0.87%. Volume trading in Bitcoin, $39.11 billion. And we see Ethereum there almost getting towards $2,000, $1,738. We're seeing it's mostly green, and the market pumps all over the crypto market at this point. Let's talk to Olumide Adesina now, financial market analyst. Hello, Olumide.
Hello, Ladi. Very green Friday.
Yeah, a little too green at this point. It seems the bulls are back in this market.
Yeah, the bulls woke up a lot of digital asset investors. In fact, if you look at the market liquidation, a lot of short sellers got liquidated over 90,000, having $400 million worth of positions going into thin air, because many people expected that the fact that the United States GDP report technically shows a recession in play will have investors going to the safe haven currency, but it was otherwise. And that really triggered many of these altcoins, particularly Ethereum, reaching 1,700 levels. This was the last time we saw that in early June. But having said this, Ladi, concerns still remain. If you look at the results coming from Apple, Google, Meta, and most recently Apple, it tells you that there's deceleration of economic activities. But how does that reflect in the crypto market is yet to be seen. But right now, the market is showing a very green day.
Yeah, quite a green day. But do you expect this to actually continue to next? Because I've seen this happen before. The U.S. Fed raised rates. I saw the markets getting all excited. But going forward, a week later, all the markets started going down again.
Rally, I want to bet against this rally, but looking at the long term and the fact that we still have growing uncertainty and the fact that the dollar just seems to be a bit asleep, it's very unlikely for us to see Bitcoin breaking above $25,000. But if we look at the moving average, I'm looking at the $27,000 for Bitcoin. Any breakup above that in long term, then we can say it's safe that Bitcoin might really stand the test of time. But right now, the price just seems to suggest that it's facing strong resistance around the 24,000 level. And that tricky one tells you that it's pretty much unlikely for us to see Bitcoin closing very high in Q2.
And talking about the US dollar, we know how that impacts, other currencies. Do you think it's peaked at this point?
Not at all, not at all, because you need to understand the sentiment helping the US dollar. While we saw assets rallying high, it was because, many investors expected the US Fed to be more hawkish, but rather than they were moderate. So we saw sell-offs, and that pushed a lot of risky assets on. But having said, on the long term, we're seeing institutional investors, especially the conservative ones, buying US securities, and dollar inflows remains high, particularly in emerging markets. You could see in Nigeria a lot of people run into crypto coins, buy stable coins because of they want to get into US denominated assets. And that's pretty much playing across many markets. So with recession fears in play, it's very wrong to bet against a dollar right now.
Right. Just follow the trend at this point. Thank you so much, Olumide Adesina, financial market analyst. Always great having your perspective.
Thank you.